Okay, I will talk a little bit about the experience that I had. It's been a while that I had this experience, but I cannot recall. It's a couple of years maybe ago. I have moved, a couple times, but I don't know which time frame. I cannot say. But what I do know is it's not the first time of this kind of experience that I had in a similar way. Yeah, it happens always at night when I go to sleep. It's like I am then somewhere else. I don't mean about out of body, but physically somewhere else. And you have some documentaries, people who experience that, who are being taken, out of their homes and bring somewhere to a facility underground, somewhere, even off planet. It's no joke, It can happen also. Anyway, it was that experience that I had. I was in a kind of room. It's like when you go to a doctor or so, that kind of room. It was not dark, or a kind of hospital kind of situation, But in a small room, I sit there, on that bed, so where they examine you, yeah. It was white color, I can remember. But one thing I do know is that it was, if I'm not mistaken, two women, yeah, at least one I can recall. And what they did was they put a little, like something in my eye here. Let me think. I think it was the right eye here. Something, a small pill or whatever. Cannot say, but they put it here in my eye, but it went through, I don't know, through my nose, through my nose, but not that way, then in my mouth, and I could, it was like I wanted to not to take it in, and then I stand up and I want to run away, but I was just in that hallway, and that woman says, hold that guy, stop him, in that kind of way. And of course I want to, like this and this, and there were people who want to stopping me from running away. More I do not know, but it's a very interesting experience. Yeah. So then I woke up, but it's a very interesting experience. I had a couple of that is one of that kind. It's only one that I can know of. There are other ones that are I'm in a dark room, in a facility kind of way. I don't know if it is underground, but it's very possible. And one thing I know, it was dark. I sit in a chair kind of way, and there was a couple of meters further. I didn't see anything, it was dark, and it was a door opening, a little bit open, yeah. But I saw somebody passing, two persons, I think. Also, again, I think in a white clothing kind of way, and like doctors or scientists were, I don't know. But that person was looking at me, and the other one says, I think it was in English, okay, he says, is it him? No, or this is the guy, or whatever. I think it was, is it him? No. And I didn't heard him say yes or so, maybe he did like this, I don't know. But I didn't do like I was just still like this. But I called her and hear what they said, just that. And it was white, like it was light there, but the room where I was sitting was dark. with the door opening, small opening, and I see these two guys, clothing, white clothing, I suppose, looking at me, and the other one says, "Is this him?" And more I don't know. And so I have maybe I have other experiences, yes. And like I said, most of them happen at night. It can be memories, I don't see that it's possible, that you relive something that you have experienced, or it could be you have also. I am also open to that possibility, that I'm not talking about images, it's these people, in high, especially scientists, but working for the high elite, they have technology who, with, I don't know how they do it, maybe with through satellites, or even drones or whatever. They can give a signal at night while you sleep or whatever. They can give you a signal, information, put you in your head. Could be images, but it can be also more advanced. It can also be something like a video playing or whatever. And that you can maybe only be the viewer of it, or that you can interact with, in a kind of way. That we call it then as dreams, but it's not actually that. It's more kind of manipulation of something that you then wake up and you think, oh, it was like real, or it was like something strange, that I've dreamed about. So yes, I have a couple of times. So yes, there's a possibility, of course. Sometimes it can happen to you. Maybe that I have a couple of them. I cannot say for sure, but I for sure actual experiences mean actual somewhere. And it's easy for them to take you away out of your home while you sleep or whatever. They can drug you, so that you are not waking up and resist, but anyway, yes, I have a couple of experiences. For example, I am somewhere inside, and in a kind of vehicle, with some material things and chains, and I don't know. I was just hiding in it, and I don't know. There was another dream, also that I was on a table. And just becoming awake, on that table. I was not looking around, but was like this, and I felt some stick in my, like you do like this, to somebody on his back, to hey, wake up or something like that. And I was afraid on that moment, I said, no, please, no, don't do anything. I think 2 times happened. This happened, I think. But yes, like I said, I have experiences, that different kinds in that way. But most of them happen at night. So anyway, that's what I wanted to say. I have more, of course, to say, but yeah. So, but there must be an investigation, people who have experiences like this. It must be documented, and must be investigated in a serious way, of course. Not to say you are crazy, no, in a serious way, because there are serious things going on, serious situations that is not taken for serious, and what I say, and not well known. Yes, people post their experiences. You have some false information, of course, people does this, could be disinformation or whatever. people make a joke out of it, but you have serious cases, you know. And like if people have an abduction with some beings, you know, it must be investigated, you know, because some are real, yeah. So it must be pay attention to it. People who have researchers, you know, scientists, but honest scientists, okay, not some corrupted ones. I mean, very honest scientists, you know, specialized in these situations. It must be investigated, you know, and documented, you know, and shit. I don't want to say you must hang it on a big clock, you know, but it must be documented and then investigated, you know. And the trouble is always governments, you know, that's always the trouble with the policies and whatever, you know. Some I can understand, so you cannot hang on a big clock, but there's difference between to keep it a little bit on the wraps, you know, that I can understand until we know for sure what's the purpose and of all of that is. You don't forget you have different levels of governments, okay, but you have the one in the know and who want to keep it very quiet. The other ones wanted to keep for themselves, you know, and the other corrupted ones, you know. So, but it must be investigated, you know. It's a very serious situation, yeah. On the other hand, so anyways, so see you then, yeah, with the next experience that I can recall or want to share new experiences or so. But I wanted to share this, so thanks for watching.